Hey everyone, welcome back to Body Bags. It's another random week, so I decided to go with something quite random, and that is quarantine. This has been reviewed on the channel 9 years ago, so I decided, you know what, I'll throw up a newer review of this just for, some people that don't know. Essentially, this is a remake of Wreck. Pretty much a shot-for-shot remake of Wreck. You know, but there is one big difference. Okay, this review is going to contain spoilers. If you haven't seen Wreck by now, I don't know. It's if you've seen Wreck, you know exactly what you're getting. If you haven't seen Quarantine, but you've seen Wreck, again, you know what you're getting. It's the same movie. What makes this movie different, though, is the fact that where Wreck had like the supernatural element, this is very much like think of it this way: if the movie Wreck was a Stephen King story, this is like a Robin Cook story. So it's like, more medically involved. It's essentially like, if I remember right, it's like a type of like, what's it called? Like rabies, almost like a rabies type virus type thing. It's more that than the original. Now, that being said, is this a bad movie? No. If you Let's put it this way: if you're not a subtitle person, and you don't want to watch Rec subtitled, this is that movie in English. You know, is it as enjoyable as Rec? I don't think so. But there is an upside. This is a good movie. It's a good movie because Rec was a good movie. It makes it a little difficult. Here's something if you want a fun time, try this. Watch Rec, then watch Quarantine, back to back. And you'll see just how similar they are, and that being said, though, is it bad? Like I rag sometimes on the Psycho remake because it's a literal shot for shot remake. This is the same thing, except for the fact, I don't know. I find Quarantine more acceptable, I guess. I don't know. Whereas, the Psycho remake was a good movie that didn't need to exist. This is a good movie that, you know what, it needed to exist, I think. What else? What can I say about it? I mean, it's literally the same movie. There's enough changes to make it worth watching. Hey, goofy cats fighting. There's enough changes to make it interesting, but don't go in this expecting like a different version of Wreck, because you're not going to get it. You're going to get the same movie with a slight tweak. All in all, though, is it worth picking up? You know what? Yes. I'm pretty sure you can still find this Blu-ray. Like, I think I found this for $5, brand new, and I think you can still find it for the same price. Like I said, pick it up, do a back-to-back with Rec, and, it'll be an interesting little thought experiment, if you will. So, for a rating, I give Rec 10 out of 10, so this just by default needs a high rating as well, but it's not as good as Rec, so I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. It's still good. I think a big part of it is going to be which one you saw first is the one you're going to like more. So if you saw Quarantine before you saw Rec, you're probably going to like Quarantine more. I was the other way around, so that's how it is. But all in all, decent little film, and like I said, it's decent. It's not offensive. like the Psycho remake kind of is. It offends my sensibilities because remaking a classic and like a shot for shot thing is a bit of a dick move. But at the same time, when you got a language difference, that kind of switches things up a bit. So I'll just leave it at that. 9 out of 10, Quarantine. Um, give it a shot. It's cheap enough. Yeah, so that's it for me. See you next time.